No images, sorry guys. So what we're going to do is, On Track Financial Group has been, we opened the business back in 2004. Been working actually as a finance broker.
Step forward to the computer, Pedro.
Okay. So I said actually started in 2004, opened the business at that time, and basically we started as a mortgage broker for other companies, specializing in investment properties. Get to learn a lot from them, especially from the clients. At one point we were 3 brokers working in a big company from Melbourne who had an office here in Brisbane, and one of our clients had 40 properties. So obviously at that time, this is back in 2006, it was all about, okay, where can we re-borrow money to then keep growing in properties and subdividing and things like that. So you don't get to learn things like that in every day, but that type of clients obviously is a bliss. So then I move on, many different companies at the same time that work, all of them specialize in subdivisions, property investments, and doing the finance strategies for them. Back in 2010, went on my own, back to normal life. Get to see a lot of first-time buyers, and first-time buyers, you get to build a relationship with them, and because most of the time they're 95% lending. And why going to a broker? Any client can go to a bank and say, hey, I want to borrow 95% because I've got 5% deposit plus expenses to purchase this brand new house. And not all the lenders actually can lend 95%. Not all the lenders, they have a good rate at 95%. So that's why coming to a broker where we have 30 lenders that we can go through, obviously make a difference in terms of, okay, let's have a look where you're sitting, and then this is the lenders that we can choose, provided that the client can qualify, of course, with our lenders. In terms of every single lender is different. They can lend you, when I put actually, we got a calculator I meant to show you because it's a fantastic software. We got all the information from all the banks in there. We put all the information from the client and straight away come up with all the different offers from 30 different banks, including all the big banks. And they tell us how much they can lend, we can borrow, and interest rates and all that. And then we start to actually put everything together. Okay, see, this is it's a bit of a Lego, right? This is the client, and then try to match with the lender at the best possible interest rates. Sometimes what I said to the clients, hey, we got 30 different banks, but you might probably qualify with only 1. You might qualify with 5. So what we do is, if you qualify with 5, okay, I'll show you those 5, I'll present that to you, and then we compare it, and then we choose the right one. So that's why it's a lot of trust and a conversation with the client, and we build trust and a relationship during the years, because hopefully I want the client to come back to me and say, hey, I want to buy an investment property because I already built some equity. And that's what's been happening for many years. We've got clients actually that since I started on my own, actually, that already own 10 properties. So that's a really fantastic relationship, having that trust with the client. Again, first-time buyers is one of the clients. Then property investors, as I said, anyone looking for a better deal is our other client too. So and it will be put in a better position. It's all about putting the client in a better position. We are regulated by a best interest duty. We need to provide 3 options to the client every time. They come to us. We prepare the preliminary assessment and 3 options of different banks based on the preferences. So if we don't put them in a better position, we're doing something wrong and we can lose our license. So we've been around 17 years, obviously we've been doing the right thing. Okay, let me have a look. Let me just guide myself on what else I'm meant to talk to. Considering that, went through that. Okay, how are we going with time? Presidente, all good with time? Huh? Done? Okay, cool. So,
you're so engaging.
any questions? Was that boring?
No, very good. So essentially this calculator pops up 30 lenders. Is there any lenders that you don't have access to or that don't want to collaborate with you because they're not getting commission?
Yeah, there are lenders that they don't work with brokers. Let me give an example. Rams used to be with brokers up to 2007. Then they moved out of that. That was a financial crisis. And Bank of Queensland went out. Now it's back again with the brokers. Bendigo Bank, great bank, and but it's not with brokers. But on the other hand, Bendigo Bank is also owned by Adelaide Bank, and Adelaide Bank works only with brokers. And so there's always, look up, if you think about it, there's a lot of mortgage managers in there that they don't have branches, and they got really good rates, better than big banks, but the money comes from